made possible by 343 Studios.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are here with Johnny Favier. Is that how to say that right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, and we are going to talk about the brand new, well, it may not be brand new. Is this brand new?
It's been out for 2 years now.
2-year-old model of the electric Stihl mower that Stihl here has to offer. This thing will be at the Equipped Exposition this year if you guys want to go check it out there. I'm not sure if Johnny will be there, but
Not this year.
it might be there, or it will be there, but he's got some cool stuff he wants to talk to you guys here about. We've been looking into getting some electrical stuff, electric lawnmowers. We're definitely looking at getting this new leaf blower that we're going to show you in the next video, so stay tuned for that. But Johnny, what's new with the Stihl version of your electric lawnmower here?
Well, we'll start it off with our dashboard screen over here. So the biggest question people always ask is simply, how long does this thing go for? And on our mower, we have 4 different speed control settings and 4 different blade tip speed control settings. When everything is maxed out like this, you're gonna get about a 4-hour runtime, okay? If you have everything down in the eco mode like this, you're gonna get an 8-hour runtime. So that's kind of the max.
Picked up, but the glare is, I don't know what it is, it's got a glare. There it goes. Okay.
So you do have 4 different speed settings. So turned all the way up, it's going to be 16 miles per hour max speed on this guy. So one of the fastest mowers on the market. Turned all the way down, you're going to be about an 8-hour. Normally people kind of stay right in the middle with the throttle speed control and the blade tip speed control.
Now it looks like it's super easy to adjust. You have a plus and a minus.
Yep, so this is touchscine right here, so all you have to do is plus to go faster, minus to go slower. Same thing with the blade tip speeds. Plus for faster blade tip speeds, minus for slower blade tip speed.
What's the fastest blade tip speed you have?
So we go off of RPM, so it's maxed out at 19,000 RPMs, which is the max we are legally allowed to go on this mower.
Oh, okay.
Horsepower wise on this thing, it's compared to a 68 horsepower gas engine.
Wow.
So it's a lot considering the fact that most commercial professionals are using
40
horsepower on their mowers. So it's definitely got a lot of power. And for the highway county guys, we have also settings on here to control LED lights and hazard lights.
Oh,
so
there
if
you
you're
go.
mowing on the side of highways, interstates,
You
guys
got
can turn
warning,
those
and that's
on.
front and back probably?
Front and back.
Yep.
The LEDs do wrap around on the sides. One interesting thing about the Stihl mower is the lights point kind of cattywonka off to the sides.
So you get some side angle light.
Yep, because when you're on a zero turn, you're doing what? You're turning around trees at a sharp angle, so you need to see where you're going. So hence the LED lights pointing in that direction.
Now, does having the LEDs affect how long the mower is going to run?
You're not going to notice the
You're not gonna
significance
notice it?
drop. No.
Okay. I know LEDs don't pull a whole lot, but
yeah, it pretty much won't drain that thing at all. So you'll still have your 4 to 8 hour runtime on this mower, even with all your lights flashing at full speed.
okay.
We do have a settings tab where it throws codes. So like your gas mowers, the mechanic has to diagnose and spend time and labor nowadays costs a lot.
Yeah.
So the fact that if anything goes wrong with this mower, it'll tell you exactly what's wrong with this thing.
So it's got a computer in it.
Yep. So
Nice.
you're pretty much getting rid of your maintenance and your charge for labor just for looking at this thing.
Now, speaking of maintenance, is there any grease certs, anything that, I mean, other than sharpening your blades, is there anything that needs to be done like every 20, 30, 40, 50 hours?
The only thing I've done to this mower in the 2 years I've had it was sharpen the blades and grease the front axle here. So we do have 2 grease points right here in the front. So one here, one there. And that's simply so if your wheels start to get speed wobbles over time, you grease those up to make sure your wheels don't wobble.
Tightens them up.
Yep, tightens them up.
You do got a receiver hitch on here, and he says that's so that you got something to pull yourself out when you get stuck.
Yep, that's one way to use it.
So I guess even though it's Stihl, guys, it still can get stuck. I mean, they still haven't figured out a way to make a lawnmower get unstuck or not get stuck.
Yeah, there is. It's called the second lawnmower in the strap.
Well, there you go. So it does have the roll bar on it, which does fold down. He actually had that folded down before we started this video. Looks like it's got a very nice seat on it. That's one thing that I like. I just got a new seat on one of my gas-powered mowers, and it's got a really taller back on it. And honestly, that makes a heck of a difference on your back strain.
Absolutely.
I mean, sometimes, you know, you buy mowers that come with a short back, and the top of your back's not just, you know, just got anything holding against it. And then you get off the mower and your back's all tensed up, especially when you mow 7-8 hours a day or 10 hours a day when we got longer daylight hours. But that's all good. They're thinking about people there too. Is there anything under the seat maintenance wise, or is that just all
So directly under your seat is your battery. So everything is sealed, so you can mow out in the rain with this thing. If you get shocked, call me. That shouldn't be happening,
Okay.
right? Obviously, if you crash into a pond, that's a different story.
That's if you're not in the hospital. Give him a call.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you can mow out in the rain with this, just don't crash it in a pond, all right?
Okay.
That's gonna be a completely different story there.
Alrighty.
But the battery is center and low, so your weight is gonna be pretty much, at best traction on this thing, right? So having everything center and low, you're gonna get the best traction possible.
I see you guys got several adjustments for the deck. Is it what, by 1/4 inch adjustments?
Yeah, so we'll go 1/4, half, and then 3/4, and then we'll go all the way up to 5 on this guy.
So you go from 1 to 5 inches.
Yep, 1 to 5.
And I mean, that kind of depends on what type of grass you got. Some grasses require it to be mowed shorter, some taller. Some people like their lawns, you try to mow it 4 inches. Oh, I want it mowed at 2, you know? And sometimes the customer's right. I do see you guys got a little deflector here on the side. Is that something you can get without it?
So this is actually the mulch kit that's on there now.
Oh, okay, you got a mulching kit.
Yep, so if the mulch kit isn't on there, yeah, it's just a rubber chute on
Little
that
chute.
guy.
Okay. Now, if somebody wanted to put like a deal, that you guys have any deals that would, you know, you could lift it up, have it open, and then shut it down or something? Do you guys have any of that stuff?
Currently, as an accessory, not at the moment.
There is other accessories out there. Is that something like from Ballard or advanced chute that you could put on this?
Well, we're in partnership with Greenworks on this mower.
Okay.
So Greenworks actually does have a lot of accessories already out that could potentially fit on this mower.
Okay,
so for an example, they have a leaf blower attachment that could pretty much go on the front of this lawnmower.
Sweet. It's one of those big blower things.
Yep, just nice little turbine on the front.
Okay.
A lot of golf courses use those. You know, you could even put cedar attachments. Honestly, you could probably even put a plow on this.
Nice.
But even
Does
better.
it, have you guys tested this in colder temperatures? Does the batteries last shorter time being colder? Or?
So one thing I have noticed, the battery has to warm up, kind of like your gas engines.
Right.
So if you have 100% charge and it's super cold and you get on that mower for the first time, from 100% to 90%, you're gonna notice that battery drain a lot faster.
Okay.
But when it warms up to temperature from 90 to 80%, it's gonna drain normally
Slower.
as it would.
Okay.
But yeah, you might get a little less runtime in the colder conditions, but
I do like these casters. They look pretty beefy. They're not small like some of the, you know, the bigger mowers have. They put a bigger mower, more weight, but then the casters are small. I've seen these casters, like the tips of them break, but this whole thing here looks pretty extensively good welds, and it looks strong.
Stihl's purpose on this whole design was more or less they want longevity out of this mower.
Right.
So the battery life on this thing is rated at 12,000 hours, which is a lot for life on a mower, right? Because most gas mowers you can get.
I just sold a mower and it had 1,900 hours on it, and it was starting to fall apart. So
Pretty much clapped out at, you know, if you get 4,000 out of a mower, that's huge. So you're essentially getting double the life out of the battery, right? Out of the engine of this thing. So we want the frame to essentially be the same concept.
You want it to last just as
what's
long.
the point of the battery lasting 12,000 hours, but the frame doesn't?
Right. So if somebody wanted, you know, you got it dirty here, if somebody wanted to wash this with a power washer, that's perfectly fine too?
100% not an issue. The one thing I would avoid essentially is taking your power washer and getting right up on there, right?
Okay, so lightly. Maybe just a garden hose may even be better.
Yeah, it's just like your gas mowers though, so you can wash it just like your gas mowers. The one thing I do say avoid is your PTO switch up here.
Okay.
Essentially, if you get that wet on your gas mowers, they go out. Same thing with the battery mowers.
Okay.
You know, you can kind of mess up those.
Would be kind of cool if you had like a lid or something you guys could close that off that would snap across it, or something you could snap to it or something to prevent that.
That would be cool, but that's just another thing that could break.
Yeah.